Okay, listen now. Okay, this was the first question that I had given you, and then it says you'll have to plot A, that is -1, -1, B -5 -1, C is -4 -2, D is -2 -2. You'll have to plot all these points. So A is -1, -1 becomes -1, -1 is over here. This becomes my A. B is -5 -1, -5 -1 becomes over here. So this is, I can say it as B, -5 -1. And it's a C, that is -4 -2. So -4 -2 is somewhere over here. That is C, that is -4 -2, and it says D -2 -2. So -2 -2 is somewhere over here. So that is D -2 -2. Now it says once I plot these points, you're supposed to reflect these points on the origin. Okay, so if I reflect this on the origin, so what will happen? Sign of both changes, so I get 1, 1, and it says this one becomes what? Origin may I'll get 5, 1, and this one becomes a 4, 2. This one becomes how much? 2, 2. And then it says you'll have to name these as a P, Q, R, and S. And I need to plot them. So P is 1, 1, 1, 1 will be over here. P, that is P. Q is 5, 1, 5, 1 is over here. And that is 5, 1. R is 4, 2. R is 4, 2 will be over here. Okay, and then S is 2, 2. S is 2, 2 will be somewhere over here. So that's my S. And then it says name the figure PQRS, not ABCD, but whichever figure that I get by joining these, that will be a PQ. Then you have to name the figure. So I joined this, and this, and then that day only I told you, like, this kind of a figure, if I get this type of figure, whether it's this way or if it's rotated also, it doesn't matter whether I have the smaller side this side or whether I have this way. These are called what? I mentioned this as Isosceles Trapezium. So the name of the figure is Isosceles Trapezium. And then now it says find the area and perimeter. Now if I want to find the area and the perimeter of this figure, so what we have to do is area. So area of an isosceles trapezium is equal to half into sum of parallel sides into distance between them. Now what do I mean by sum of parallel sides is, now these are the straight ones. Whichever are the straight lines, those are called the parallel side. These are called the parallel side. So over here, which are the parallel side? So this one and this one are called the parallel sides. And then it says whatever is the value of the parallel sides, I need to put a sum of them. Like for example, if this is 4 and this is 8, then the sum of parallel sides becomes 4 plus 8. So let's see what will be the value of this and what will be the value of this. Means length of this and this. So now these 2 points, okay, they are on the same side. So what will happen is they will be that means we'll have to subtract them. Remember, I've already told you the same side, the opposite sides. If they're on the opposite sides, we add them. If they're on the same side, we'll have to subtract them. So now what's the value of this point? That's a 2. And what's the value of this point? 4. So 4 minus 2 will give me a 2. So the length of this is 2. So it will be half into sum of parallel side will be 2 plus, and the length this one. So these 2 points are also on the first quad, means they are over here, means they are on the same side. So that means over here also the length, if I want to find, it will get subtracted. So what is this? This is 1 and this is 5. So 5 minus 1 will give me a 4. So this will be equals to 2 plus 4. And into distance between them. Now distance between them means this point, I draw a straight line, and whatever is the value or the length of this line, that is called the distance between them. So I just join them. So that means this point and this point, again they are on the same side. Okay, when they are on the same side, means they are on the upper half of the x-axis, or if you can say they are on the right hand side of a y-axis. So they are on the same side. So these 2 points also, if I want to find the distance, I have to subtract. So 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So the distance between them is equal to 1. So what do I get? I get half into 4 plus 2 is equal to 6 into 1. That is equals to 3 square units is the length, or sorry, the area. And then now if I want to find the perimeter, perimeter means we'll always have to add all the sides. Okay, add all the sides with this plus this plus this plus this. Now if I have an isosceles trapezium like this, so now if I want to find the perimeter, I need the value of this one, I need the value of this one, this one, and this one. Now these 2 isosceles, they'll be exactly the same. So if I get the value of this one, if I say this is 5, this will also be 5. But how do I get this? So for that, I just draw a straight line, and then I only consider this triangle. Okay, and if I want to find The length of this one, this is called hypotenuse. Hypotenuse will be equal to root over base squared plus perpendicular square. So how do I find this now? So it will be, this is called perpendicular, this is called base. So I need to just take this triangle into consideration. So I'll just take this triangle into consideration. So I want to find this. So if I want to find that, then this is already how much? Perpendicular, that is equals to 1, because we did 2 minus 1, 1, same side. Over here also same thing, they are on the same side, so I just subtract. So again, this is 2 minus 1 is 1. So these two are 1 and 1. So what do I get then? For hers, hypotenuse is equal to root over 1 squared plus 1 squared, that is equal to root of 1 plus 1, that is equal to root 2. So I got this to be as root 2. So this will also be root 2. So I'm just making this figure over here. So I got this value as root 2. So if this is root 2, this will also be root 2, and this is 2, and this is 4. So this is 2 and this is 4. So now if I want to find the perimeter at all the sides, so what do I get then? Perimeter is equals to root 2 plus root 2 plus 4, and these two will be added and these two will be added. Root 2 and root 2 will give me a 2 root 2 plus 4 and 2 will give me a 6. So if I take 2 common from here, I'll get a root 2 inside plus this. That's my answer. So that's the area and that's the perimeter of this kind of figure, and this kind of figure is called an isosceles trapezium. Is that okay?